I am I not faced? Honestly, why am I not faced with everything that Usatane says about me and, the reputation that he has brought to my name and everything, everything, everything? Well, how much more I that defies him and, seeks that he takes responsibility and accountability and he be held accountable for what he has done more than people that have been on his corner. Nowhere to be found, but I keep looking for it. Out of my sight, but I keep looking for it. Welcome, Auntie channel. Subscribe. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Usne. Hope you can either call me Usne or Hope, whatever floats your boat. Today I come with a story time and I tell you why am I not faced with everything that people think about me, and which is obviously of influence from Usatane. So the story starts here. Obviously Ukai abuses me. I give him in more than one, he abuses me in more than one ways. I give him a rope and he decides what, he is going to hang himself with a rope. Luckily for him, he had supportive colleagues. So when I finally decided that I am going to press charges, his colleagues decided, they're going to support him. They contacted me, they came to me. I was influenced to and they did get me to they did get to influence me to drop the charges. However, it was at it came with terms and conditions, and I'm unafraid to say that. What terms and conditions? Obviously my ear is damaged, and at that time and he had stolen my laptops. So with this being said, in his commander, I think that's what he called his commanders, his commander offered to to help him pay for these things. And because, well, if I'm not getting your sorry, at least pay for the damage that you caused. And I don't want your money. Pay the money to the directly get my laptops, buy. And that time I was, yo guys, mina I oh gosh, there's kids here. But anyway, I had given him enough, just I wanted like one laptop instead of two laptops, and obviously, and my medical bill to be handled directly with the doctor. And he decided not to, in my situation, and or in my view rather, I saw that what, these people cared about this person, and they did not want him to get into trouble. But again, pride had the better of him. So he decided Uguti, he's going to be hard-headed and not be accepting to the assistance that he was being provided. And guys, please, the installation is because I am going to do my hair today. So this guy decides that what, he's not going to listen to what his superiors are saying, because it was more than one, or take the assistant instead. He is going to go behind, oh no, and then he is going to defy the assistants and go behind their back and insult them. So that happens. And the second incident, there's actually more than one incident. This is a person who has just to me, when we had barely known each other, spoke horribly of his family. And I will always be like, hold on, have the bigger picture in mind, consider that you are family. And you know what, And I remember when his sister died, he was comparing to his sister that, you know, they were doing the funeral arrangements where there's like, she's making me pay for more, she's horrible, she's a horrible person. So for a person, again, who speaks ill of his own family, who am I? Like, honestly, who am I? Then this person, I said his superiors tried to assist him, you know, with me withdrawing the charges that I had opened, with getting and with assisting him financially, because he was saying that he cannot afford to pay for his wrongdoings, to take accountability. And I was like, dude, I said, just apologize. I refuse to apologize. Heck, man, no, I want what's right. Take accountability. He came over to me, wara. He accused me of dating this person. You know, he's superior. He's direct superior. I know members of the SNDF are so horrible. And I know him. He's like, you know, bad-mouthed him in a way that, guys, I don't think I can come to the internet and say that. But he painted, you know, he painted his commander as a womanizer, as a serial cheater. He's not really assisting. Mind you, this person was not speaking to me anymore. You know, except for the set dates when we met outside the police station, and he almost convinced me. He did convince me. It was just that my perpetrator, Usatane, was just not willing to take the assistance. Things had to be done his way or the highway, and we are on the highway currently. So this person, in my experience, was trying to assist him not be in Ubishi and the mess that he is currently in. And with me also just going like, okay, now because you are continuing, you know, with abuse, each and every abuse, I am going to, you know, have it recorded, have it set, have it on record, and I'm going to, you know, open charges, and I'm going to seek for my justice, because, well, it seems that's the only language that, you know, I can afford. Then he comes, we are in Singapore now, and that is the second abuse. Sharp, second thingy, second assault. His roommate, I wanted to say roomie, but these are grown men, you know, decides that he is going to support his roommate and colleague, and through he's going to come to court. I remember the first time he appeared in court, the roommate was there, and he was the one, you know, who tried to say apologize. And instead of apologizing, and I was like, you know, just spit the truth. I have always been about, you know what, if you're not going to apologize, you know, tell the truth. And there is no harm in doing so. He decided not to, and his roommate was like, just apologize. We know what you have done. You have confessed to doing this. And again, he decided not to, and this person, and he spent 7 additional days in prison. And what this led to was that, obviously, I think, never been, but prison food, I think, was just horrible. And I remember then he opened that false case, false charge, a counter charge against me, which is false. And I remember reaching out to this person because that's the roommate / colleague who I had seen through experience previously that, you know, was in the side, and he had given me his number. He had the side who was on his side, and he tried his best, you know, to just have this matter resolved. Unfortunately, again, don't do that. Unfortunately, again, this guy was just not willing, you know, to, and what he had said, now I'm talking about the colleague. He had said that this person, you know, had given him his card to, you know, buy him food and whatnot, and cigarettes and everything. However, he was being demanding. That is the same way that this guy got me to fetch him at 1 a.m. instead of 2 a.m. Did not refund my fuel, did not even say thank you. And how much more was somebody that was breaking his back on a daily basis, going to him and, you know, giving him his cell phone, smudging his cell phone into him in prison, and, you know, risking his life, because I think if he was caught doing that, that would have been a criminal offense. I stand to be corrected at this. I'm not going to mention names here. So this is what this colleague / roommate did. And you know what? He tried. They did explain to me this guy has, you know, a habit of, you know, he is obviously a violent person, and, you know, would tell me such things. But at the end of the day, he was on his side. He catered to this guy. Not him coming out in his bid to help me withdraw charges was also bad-mouthing this person who has been on his side forever. You know, I remember having said to him, you know what, this person has been nothing. I call him Ubabu. So we need to come up with the surname. Yeah, Ubabu X. Let's just say Ubabu X. Ubabu X has been nothing good to you. He has forever, you know, been on your side. He has supported you. He has also begged me, you know, to be lenient with you because you suffer from such and such issues. And unfortunately, he had decided what's gonna get. No, he continued, you know what, this person is a horrible person. He's a fake pastor. He wasn't doing that for me. You think he was doing it for me? He was doing it to get into your pants. So with this person, you know, every male that I had an encounter with, you know, was on a mission to get into my pants. And he would always say that, you know what, as a member of the SAMDF, I will tell you from experience, I know what we are like. We just play with women. So I'm telling you that they just want to play with you. And mind you, that these people have forever been on his side. These people have been nothing but good and of service to this person. And yet he has said nothing good about them. So how much more me, myself, and I, who just says, oh, it's gonna get, okay, fine. You refuse peace. You refuse being service. You refuse being amicable. Let's take your route. Let us go on your highway. Okay? You lead, I shall follow. Rumors have been spread. He has said to multiple people that I have wanted his money. And I keep on saying that this guy, he must show me proof. Tell me when I ever wanted and how much have I ever wanted of his money. So I stand unshaken with how people perceive me, with the conclusion that people have made about me. Happy Women's Month, by the way. And as a woman, an abused woman going through the most in South Africa due to abuse from a man, I will continue to seek my peace. With that being said, guys, this is just a short story time to say that who am I to think that this person will speak good about me, who will speak positive about me, who will tell the truth and appreciate everything that I have done and what I have been to him, when I have seen people that he works about, people who have broken their backs, you know, to assist and be on his side. And yet he has turned around and showed no gratitude and spread rumors about them, negatively so, and everything of that matter. And with that said, guys, till my next upload, this was just a rant, nothing more. See you on my next upload. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and let us go on this journey together.